Okay, hi all. Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon to all of you. Okay, today we are already in week 7. So our topic today is coping with challenging customer. How you want to cope with the challenging customer? How you want to face the challenging customer? So, we as a customer service provider, okay, we're going to interact with we're going to interact with each other in our daily life. So we become very painful aware of the fact that some individuals are easier and also more enjoyable to be around and to spend time with than others. So those individuals who are like for one reason or another bother us are the people that we are probably attempt to avoid. So unfortunately in business, we can avoid our customer. So if you see that people that's really annoy you, okay, if you find that annoy you can avoid them. But in customer service, you cannot avoid this kind of people. So in fact, we are frequently required to spend the greater amount of our time to those customers that we find the most challenging one. Okay, who actually the challenging customer? Okay, so these challenging customer are those customer that we have problems. Okay, this challenging customer, we think that this customer is really challenging for you because of they has a lot of problems. They have many questions, fears, and also personality that require us to work to achieve through communication. So because all of these individuals, they have own unique personalities and they are set of their past experience, the individuals will not find the same customer challenging. Some people they say, okay, these people cakap sikit they are challenging. Okay, so some people they found challenging definition of challenging in different definition lah. Some people they say marah sikit you think challenging. Some people they not use that they use the people the customer scold them, but it's not very challenging to them. So although the challenging customer may be difficult to interact with, the reality that is they are still our customer, and our overall goal is to provide them the excellent customer service and feeling of satisfaction with their experience. So even though you find out that the customer is really challenging for you, no matter what, you still need to provide them with your excellent customer service, and you must give them the satisfaction of their experience. Okay, as I told you just now, okay, the challenging customer is those customer that have problem, question, fears, and personality that required us to work to achieve through communication. So this customer, they may seem challenging for a wide variety of reasons. So they may have personalities and communication style that we find difficult to interact with. Okay, thus the customer maybe we've seen as a challenging without having another specific to us, but customer maybe provide a challenging because of few reasons why they become a challenging. They have a reason, okay? Why make customer be challenging? First, okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reason, okay? Okay, the first reason is they do not speak your language. For example, you are speaking Malay, speaking English, and that customer, they don't know how to speak Malay, don't know how to speak English. So they don't speak your language. That's why you think that customer is challenging. Okay, they don't have expertise or an understanding of that specific product or situation. Okay, they don't have expertise. Dia tak tahu apa-apa pun pasal that product or situation. I don't care as far as I'm concerned, I want this problem solved now. Tapi you punya problem contohnya macam internet kan, kawasan kita tu memang bermasalah, like we have problem according to the line whatever, so they don't understand you. That's why you think it's very hard to handle this kind of customer. Okay, they may be openly hostile. Okay, they may be openly hostile means they're not friendly, they are a bit arrogant. Okay, and they are visibly upset about something. Okay, it may have nothing to do with your company, but because of they feel upset towards something, so you are the victim. So this kind of customer is challenging to you. The reason, okay, they are very quiet and non-communicative. So quiet. I thought we try to talk, we just okay, quiet. Okay, this kind of customer also we like want to lempang them, right? Because it's really make us like mencabar with our passion. Okay, they show an attitude of superiority. Cat white, you know what is cat white? Attitude. Okay, they are impatient. Okay, they are impatient, tak sabar. Okay, then they imply that they are doing you and your company a big favor by doing business with you. Okay, they appear to embody the type of person that you have personal bias against. They are so nice that you hate to give them bad news. Okay, there's a lot of people that complicated. This kind of people, if you too nice also problem, is like too bad also problem. Okay, challenging because they are extremely angry, and they also have a difficulty in making decision. Okay, this kind of people is what we call as the reason that might you find the reason that you think that the customer is the challenging customer. So everyone in the someone challenging customer. Okay, everyone is someone challenging customer. So customer want to believe that they are most important person in our life at the moment. So as we strive for the provide, we as a customer service provider, we want to provide the excellent customer service. So each customer should be the most important person at the moment. Okay, this challenging customer, they are never challenging by accident, but they come into our interaction by the past experience, perception, expectation, frustration, and also stress in the daily life. So these kind of people, actually they become very challenging because of the past experience with your company. Okay, maybe the past experience with other company, the perception towards your company or your product, the expectation. That's I told you earlier in this course, right? Expectation of the customer is really important. If they give you good expectation, so they will give you good money. Good expectation, high expectation. They will lead you to good what we call product means satisfaction. Okay, that's why their expectation is important. All right, then they have like frustration and also maybe stress that they face a day. Sometimes they don't know how to lepaskan that geram or that stress kan. Then they go to you and they just scold you. Okay. Okay. You have like 5 tips to keep the customer to keep from the 5 tips to keep from creating challenging customer. Macam kita nak avoid, how you want to avoid this challenging customer. So have the tips you can create, you can avoid you from creating the challenging customer. First, we have respect the customer's time. Okay, you must always work at the peak efficiency. It is easy to fall into a laid back manner of dealing with those that we feel comfortable with. So stay focused on the customer. You must respect the customer time. Okay, do not impose your bad and negative mood on anyone else. Okay, means you and I, okay, everyone, they have what they call as a bad day once in a while. So but the customer, they should never be able to tell you that you are having a rough day. They don't know you are having a rough day at that time. Maybe you kena marah dengan you being scolded by your manager or so on. So later they will come and create another story and make you like feel, automatically you feel bad because imagine now you are in the bad day. You can say that it's a very bad day for you and you have to smile like it's as if nothing happened. Okay, so you must like control that. So you cannot impose your bad or negative mood to anyone else, including your customer. So both customer and also customer service provider, both of them, they have problem, but customer do not enter into the customer experience to hear what is going on in your life. You cannot say, maaf ya tuan, saya ni pun baru lepas kena marah. I'm so sorry, miss. I also been scolded by my manager, so you cannot scold me like that. Cannot, because you are dealing with the customer. So people will avoid dealing with you. If you earn the reputation of being moody or having up and down day, do not neglect your interacts with your internal customer. Okay, So you must know how to control your bad and negative mood. Like me, if I have a bad day on that time, I try to avoid. I'm not going to. It's a bad day. It's very hard for you to be positive. If you are working in the office, avoid to talk. Just keep quiet. Okay. Then you need to recognize regular customer with a smile and try to learn their name. Okay. Third one, recognize the regular customer, the loyal customer with a smile and try to learn their name. So customer must value the experience that they have been doing business with your organization. So it is not too much for them to expect that you will remember them for one interaction to another. Okay. For example, if I'm the lecturer, so I can recognize every one of your name in the class. So you feel like, oh, my lecturer know me, or my lecturer know everyone. So it's actually it give like it give you what we call you can give you like feel positive at people like people know me, no. You understand? So if you don't, you know nenek, okay puan, puan nama dia, puan apa ya, okay puan Siti, okay puan Siti, ya apa-apa boleh bantu, dia automatic akan okay. So bila you know each other, you like become a friend. So if anything happen, you can talk like a friend, then they're not going to be challenges for you. Okay. Alright, so when you know each other, for you are a friend from among you guys, right? You should respect each other. When you respect each other, they won't like, you automatically scold dia pergi scold you, no. Alright, then you must avoid destructive remarks. Okay, you must avoid to use destructive remark. So insult like or a little zinger that you cannot insult that seem like creative and smart response may be appropriate and may give you the satisfaction of having the last word and make you feel like a winner now. Okay, so it is normal for you as a customer service provider. You work in the customer service. You cannot use destructive remark. Any words that make you down, cannot. Okay, try to not to use this. I think if you work in customer service, you are in hotel management, you know. Okay, kalau you guna benda-benda yang perkataan-perkataan yang sangat boleh sangat boleh membuatkan you punya customer mad or scold or angry, whatever. Okay, you must avoid. Takkan you nak jumpa customer, you datang pergi hotel, you pun pergi scold dia. Bukan scold lah, you macam insult that customer. No, cannot. That's why your customer become challenging. Kalau I kena insult, automatic akan jadi angry customer, which mean I don't want to talk to you, I want to talk with your manager. Manager datang pun dia can create a lot of havoc things because of what you are the one who start first. Okay, then lastly, how you want to keep from creating a challenging customer is show initiative. So show customer that you are willing to complete a task or go to extra mile for them. Okay, show your initiative. Okay, you try hard to help them. Okay, laziness abounds in our society today. So what a refreshing experience to do a business with someone who do a little something extra to carry through the project at the end. So you as a customer, you may not expect to work with someone with initiative. Means that if you see that your customer service, they are working extra mile for you, you feel like you're not going to become a challenging customer. Okay, so they have 5 tips to keep from creating challenging customer. Alright, this one, 10 characteristics of challenging customer. We have language and or culture barrier. We have order customer, we have impatient customer, angry customer, analytical customer, non-committal customer, superior customer, immature customer, talkative customer, and also customer with special need. So first characteristic of challenging customer. Okay, so challenging customer, they can be categorized in many ways. So as I told you, challenging customer because of their frustrated and so on. So they have 5 characteristics of challenging customer. Okay, number 1 is language or cultural barrier. There's no slide on this one, so I'm going to explain to you, and please write the notes, okay? So language and cultural barrier means that as our society continue to include people from other culture, we increasingly come into contact with individuals who speak English as their second language and who barely speak English at all. So when we talk about language, right, it becomes challenging. Okay, even when sometimes you speak in the same language, it also become challenging. But it's more challenging when you are see people, they are not talking your language. Okay, they are not talk your language. So when you are attempting, when you are trying to communicate with others who have a difficulty with English, okay, if you found that okay, this customer, they are really hard, to understand English, okay, and the only way that you can talk with them is English. For example, is Chinese. Okay, Chinese from China come to your hotel, they can't talk English, so the only language that you can talk with them, you can do speak slowly and clearly. Okay, you need to speak slowly and clearly. Okay, try to use simple English, you not to use like complicated English. Okay, try to talk slowly, clearly. If possible, you use your body language. Okay, you must like, some people I know they can speak English very well. So try to avoid using slang terms that are very hard for you to translate. Okay, it's very hard for you to translate. So if you cannot, like, if still they cannot understand, try to use hand motion. Okay, kalau nak makan, okay, you want eat. Kalau dia tak faham eat tu, eat what, you just show your hand lah macam nak makan, so they will understand. Okay, you as the customer service, okay, do not pretend that you understand what the customer said. If you really don't understand what they said, don't say okay, I understand. No. Okay, now we're having the telephone everywhere with us, right? The smartphone, right? So maybe you can download any application that can translate into Chinese or any language for your customer. Okay, it's more easier. So you talk in English and they translate, and they will listen and they will translate, the application will translate for you. Okay, if they still you don't understand, okay, you must ask them question and repeat what you understand. Okay, this, I told you, these people, they can be really challenging for you. So of course, you as a customer service, you cannot like be frustrated. This person now, I feel like, I want to punch him because to understand simple how are you also don't understand. So you as a customer service, they are your customer, so no matter what. But nowadays, all these tourists, right, they are really smart. They come with the package, and normally the local will guide them, and the local is the one who going to translate for you. Okay, so next we have older customer. First, you must know what is older customer. In Malaysia, kalau dekat US, older customer ni, all the customer 65 years old and above, 65 tahun ke atas. But in Malaysia, there are the definition of the warga emas. Okay, older, okay, adalah orang yang berumur 60 tahun dan ke atas, you consider as warga emas. Okay, so normally this warga emas, when dealing with this older customer service, because these older customer, they are the one who have paling banyak duit, sebab dia ada duit pencen, all about money semua dia ada. So when you deal with this older customer, you as a customer service, you must remember to treat them with respect and attention, because they are older, so they want people to respect them, and they must have attention. Okay, because they have a very what we call very good, the purchasing power is really high. So this older customer, they require a special attention. Okay, maybe they really hard to find that, maybe they are slow, they have problem of hearing. Okay, you as the customer service, you must know how to talk with them. Okay, even though you need to talk really loud, but you still need to have a respect to them. Okay, because when these people, okay, older people, if you go to orang tua punya rumah lah, of old folks punya house kan, you can see if you talk very nice to them, they really like you. Okay, you must have respect to them. Okay, never talk down to an older people by referring them to as a little lady or young man. Okay, you cannot like show them, you treat them as a little lady or young man. Okay, if you notice that some of the customer is really difficult, they have difficulty to reading. Okay, they come to you, I don't know how to read, can you give me the information? So you offer, you read the information to them, you explain to them. Some of them they not hear, tak dengar. So a simple approach, look at them, you cakap dengan diorang, pandang, biar diorang, let them see your lips moving. Okay, don't shout. Kata macam ni pakcik, no, don't shout. Try to, because they are not, mungkin dia orang tak apa-apa dengar, tapi they can still read your lips. Okay, jangan macam tengah-tengah cakap tu you pergi mumble macam apalah orang tua ni, no. Okay, speak clearly, moderate pace, tak payah laju sangat, slow je, tak payah slow sangat, so they can read. Okay, and some other customer also, they are really unfamiliar with some of the current technology. Okay, they don't know. Even sometimes take picture also they don't know. Okay, in this place, in this kind of things, okay, you can if the customer, they are not currently in the workforce, when they are working, okay, they not used to computer, fax machine, internet, cash register, so they don't know. Okay, so you as a customer service, okay, you must assist them lah. You accept, assist them. Is there any assistance that you want? Okay, if they accept your offer, then you must assist them in the positive manner. Try to teach them. Okay, because some people they say, oh, alamak, pelanggan tua, kau lah layan. So because they think that these people, they are really, you need to handle them with care, and you need to have high patience. Maksudnya you kena ada kesabaran yang sangat tinggi. Okay. Then number 3, we have impatient customer. Customer yang tidaklah sabar. Dia bukan pemarah, tapi dia tak sabar. Okay. People today operate in a fast pace. So as we go about our daily, personal and business life, we are often attempting to accomplish many tasks within a short time. This is challenging, is not attainable. So our customer are attempting to to do the same thing. So they will rush you every time. Rush you. Okay, the rush will fit everything that can cause customer to become impatient. So when customer are impatient, it is important to remember that they may be bothered by something beyond our control. Because they are really impatient, tak sabar sangat, dia akan bother you something beyond our control. Contohnya kalau you dia nak beli barang tapi dia nak cepat, tapi you ada customer lain, dia kan buatlah something that really out of your control, you tak boleh control. Okay, so there is a time where their impatience is due to something that we have done, and due to the antique system doing business. So sometimes this business tu system dia lembab, so tak sabar. So when you are calling, example, when you calling customer in the telephone normally, because if you face to face, it's easy for you to handle, right? Kalau dalam telefon, okay, always ask if you are calling at the convenient time. Kalau you telefon dia, you tanya, are you free to talk with me now? Something like that. Okay, a customer who is in the middle of doing something important like to impress his or her impatient to us. Okay, then it going to distract as we talk. You pun talk. Have you ever received a call macam orang insurans, kata pun ada masa untuk bercakap tak? Dia cakap macam tu. So kata okay, apa tu pun cakap lah cerita pasal insurans, bla 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 bla. Lepas tu kita pun tengok jam, alamak lagi 5 minit nak lagi 1 minit lagi you nak lunch. Okay lah, tak apalah, okay lah. You're going to distract when you talk. So emphasize that your customer, that your goal is to work with them efficiently as possible. So if you want to talk with them, with this kind of people, try to make it simple, straight to the point. Not like you go jalan-jalan pergi, you nak pergi KL je, lepas tu you pusing pergi Pahang, pergi Terengganu, pergi Kelantan, baru pergi KL. So no, you waste your time. Okay, so you waste your customer time because they have a lot of things to do. So try to be what we call short and simple. Everything is like together, whatever you want to say, small sekali, one shot. Alright. Next we have angry customer. I think I already teach you about this angry customer, how to handle the angry customer. Okay. This anger is actually common emotion in customer service. Semua orang in customer service, anger is normal, common. Okay, whether you handle an internal or external customer, experience anger from time to time. So anger among internal problem is because of the improper manage. Okay, so normally the anger come from the external customer. Okay, customer call with the customer service when they are angry. Okay, normally it's normal. You tak puas hati dengan dia punya service, you call, you marah. Okay, to respond this customer anger, what you need to do, I already teach you. You can refer to the first notes, first chapter if I'm not mistaken. Okay, try to calm the customer. Okay, please calm down, sir. Please calm down, madam. Okay, it is important for the customer service. You must be calm down first, then you can calm your customer. Okay, angry customer, they have ability to bring out anger in everywhere with whom they come into contact. Macam I pernah face lah. Okay, kita marah satu customer service ni, lepas tu kita marah lagi. Okay, if want to if marah, let them finish first. Do not interrupt. Okay, because sometimes this anger customer, you can be abusive. Then you can use the what we call vulgar words or whatsoever. Okay, so if you having this kind of language, for example, they will use vulgar words, bad words to you. Okay, you try to say like, okay, I realize that you are upset, but I am not used to being spoken to in this way. Please limit your explanation to the fact. You try to bring them to like bagi dia orang sedar. Okay, even though you anger, you marah, you cannot tahan, you cannot stand with that customer, the angry customer. Okay, you must approach them with respect no matter what. Okay, you can use the phrases like, okay, I recognize your frustration. Okay, let me find a positive conclusion to the situation. Okay, this kind of word. Let them, selalunya orang yang marah ni, let them cakap je apa nak cakap. Then you say, okay, I'm so sorry for what happened to you. Okay, this is our suggestion, something like that. Okay, then we have what we call as a analytical customer. I know this characteristic is quite long, but you need to take notes whatever I said. Try to repeat this video over and over again. Okay, analytical customer is the customer that they need fact and like to know fact, F-A-C-T, fact. Okay, they and like to know that they are speaking with someone who is knowledgeable about his or her product or company. Okay, this is about people. Analytical people, they are really show their emotion and do not concern about your emotion. Only show their emotion, they don't care about your emotion. Okay. Okay, normally this kind of customer, they consistent and proof. Whatever they said, they have proof. Dia ada fakta, dia ada bukti. Okay, when dealing with this customer, you cannot tipu, you cannot lie to them. So everything, okay, you said this one. Contohnya, dia tahu. Kalau you kata ada promosi, dia tahu promosi itu promosi. Okay, you kata bulan pada pukul 5 petang 21 hari bulan 6, dia cakap ada promotion. See, detail. Dia ada bukti. Okay, so you kena this kind of people, they really, if you salah cakap sikit, okay, habis you. So you must deal them with you must know, you must know everything about your company, about your promotion or whatever. Okay, then we have a non-committal customer. So non-committal customer is like some customer have difficulty to making decision. So they may be unwilling to commit because they are seeking information for several sources. Dia tak nak commit dengan you punya product or services because dia banyak sources of information. Okay, because of these sources of information that they have, they don't want to make any decision. Okay, so individual seems uncommittal for a variety of reasons. Okay, they may be like they have a financial constraint. It depends. Okay, it depends. Maybe because of a financial constraint. Okay, they sometimes you ada duit, contohnya you budget 3,000 je nak beli phone, contoh 2,000 lah. Okay, you nak beli phone 2,000, so you need to survey, you need to have all option. Decision making process, remember I already teach you alternative. You find alternative. Okay, kalau this one apa strength dia, apa weaknesses, so this kind of person, they really hard for them to make a decision making, and it take a longer time. So when you interacting with this kind of customer, you keep in mind that customer are not slow to decide because they want to frustrate you. So you need to help them do the speeder decision. Mungkin you boleh cakap, oh, company A macam ni. Bukanlah you compare, tapi you try to kalau dia kata ada masalah kewangan, you try to bagi option yang relate with that. Maybe you have a contohnya you kata you jual plan phone, contohnya kan, your plan phone ni contohnya bayar RM1 je, tapi you boleh unlimited, macam tu, something like that. So with that thing, they can make the speeder decision dia lebih cepat. Okay, you must suggest that they make a decision today. Just suggestion. Okay, if you make today decision, you will get promotion 50% discount, contoh. Okay, if they not ready to do this, suggest the timetable that would allow a moderate amount of time for them to consider of a decision. So actually this kind of customer, it depends on the company also. Kalau product mungkin you boleh convince them with your good plan or whatever. Okay, then we have what we call as number 7, superior customer. Okay, superior customer is some customer, they may present to the customer provider through the impression that they are some way of superior. So it is important not to take this type of attitude seriously. Dia macam diva lah. Okay, customer who show an attitude superiority can be frustrating to interact with. So they may be rude. Okay, this kind of people that diva, okay, dia akan menjadi sangat kurang ajar. So in reality, the customer who present themselves in this manner are frequently very insecure and feel as though they can somehow seems better if they put someone down. Dia rasa macam they feel insecure, dan macam hobi dia lah, parts of the is if they feel better if you put someone down. Okay, this is a superior customer. So when you deal with this type of customer, what you need to do, you need to recognize his or her own worth, self-worth. So the temptation is strong to enter into the competition with the customer to see who really is better. Okay, actually you cannot be rude also, but for me, if you deal with this kind of customer, you must how to say, handle them. It's not like you show the attitude also. Okay, you just try to use this customer attitude of the superiority to your advantage. You can maybe praise his or her accomplishment. Okay, hi Datuk, I dengar you berjaya lah. You punya fashion hari tu berjaya, tahniah. Macam you can create something that make them you can recognize me. Macam dia macam tahu aku buat event. Macam tu. You understand what I mean, right? Okay, this is what I call the superior customer. Try lah. Okay, then we have immature customer. Okay, how to deal with immature customer? When interacting with this immature customer, you try to listen to their explanation of the situation before responding. So allow them to fully describe their problem or question. So when they respond, be frank about the consequences that may result from not paying bills or any dilemmas. Okay, if they they have question, answer them fully. So your perception may be that they are asking something that everyone know. This is what we call as immature. Takkan itu pun tak tahu. Means benda yang orang dah tahu dia tanya lagi. So itu adalah immature. But they apparently do not, if they asking the something, they are but they are apparently do not. If they are asking, immature customer need to know that their action affect others. Okay, so this immature customer really don't know any better than act and react in the manner that they are sharing with you. So this immature customer sometimes macam budak-budak lah. You know, customer dia macam-macam apa? Macam-macam gaya, macam-macam perangai. Okay. Then talking with deal with the talkative customer. Talkative mean they talk too much. Okay, sometimes they have more more knowledge than you. So when you approach this kind of the talkative customer, okay, you must always approach them with the positive and open manner. You allow them to share their question and their concern. Okay, help them to stay on the subject that asking specifically question and explain further the situation. Because some people they are talkative. Mula-mula you cerita pasal produk tu, daripada produk dia boleh cerita pasal makcik dia hilang tanah. So, you know how talkative people can be. Produk tu contohnya beli bag, tiba-tiba bag ni dia cerita sampai lah makcik dia jual tanah, lupa dekat dia. You understand? So try to make this customer on track. Refer to the bag only, bukan pasal peribadi dia. We don't want to hear about that. Okay, of course whenever you want to bring them back to the subject, okay, to the bag, okay, you must do it in manner lah. You cannot like, okay, hello, now I'm selling this bag, okay, don't talk about your land or whatever, I don't want to hear. No, try to talk back. Ataupun okay, we also have lah, pandai-pandai look. Actually it's all the skill lah. You must know how to do it. If you are working the customer service, automatically we will learn. Okay, then lastly we have a customers with special need. So customer customer service providers, they may from time to time have the customer that require the additional assistance because of the special needs. So these special needs, they include the customer that require the productive cooperation. So it may be difficult to recognize a special needs customer because it's difficult to recognize special needs because many individuals, they are viewed by society that have special need do not perceive themselves in this way. So when communicating with someone with the disability, you must consider the following lah. You must consider all these things. Alright, this is what are the things that you need to consider when you communicate with someone with the disability. So first, okay, if a person have a hearing loss, okay, kalau dia tu pekak, okay, you must speak directly to the person. If they have an interpreter or assistant with them, acknowledge them, but continue to speak to the customer. You just cakap customer, walaupun ada orang akan tolong bisik-bisik ke, tolong buat sign language ke, you just cakap directly. Ignore their ability, okay? Speak clearly and slowly, facing the individuals. You bukan pandang orang yang buat sign language tu. You must speak direct with the customer, okay? Include the appropriate facial expression, since people who are deaf depends a lot on the facial expression and gesture for communication cues. For example, you cakap makan produk ni, you akan jadi happy. Tiba-tiba facial expression you muka masam. No, happy tunjuk happy. Okay, this is if you want to deal with the person who have hearing problem. Okay, if a person is in the wheelchair, try to communicate them at eye level. Do not touch the wheelchair or any walking appliance. So this will be considered a violation of them personal space. You jangan pergi cakap, you pergi pegang wheelchair dia. Okay, if possible, they have place to sit there. If you want to explain to them, eye level, sit. Ataupun you guna lutut you ke, okay, duduk eye level. Maksudnya dia mestilah rendah kan, sebab duduk atas wheelchair. Okay, because for them it's like kind of respect lah if you go talk with them eye level. Okay, then another one, if a person is a visually impaired, okay, never play with them or talk to the guide dog. Okay, you will distract the animal from its job. Okay, visual impact. Orang buta kalau macam you pergi cakap dengan dog dia kan, jangan. Dog actually help them. Okay, so talk with them lah. Don't play with the dog or whatever. Okay, if a person have a speech impediment, okay, be patient and listen carefully. Avoid attempting to finish their sentence from them. Okay, this is the way how you want to deal with the disability person. Kalau dia ada masalah bercakap, gagap ke apa ke, sengau ke, okay, you must listen. Try to listen carefully. Okay, avoid, jangan pergi stop dia. Alright, understand Okay, now we go to the code for this week quiz. Okay, the code is CS challenging. Make sure you spell challenging correct. 07 CS challenging. Challenging. Okay, CS challenging 07. Okay, CS challenging 07, all capital letter, no space. Okay. Okay, next we go to the respect. So respect is actually it's a classic one. If you give respect to you, people automatically will respect you. Salah. If you give respect to people, people will respect you. Okay, you cannot gain the respect if you have like actually respect automatically you will get. Okay, means you give respect is actually you give someone special recognition or regard. To respect or to show respect for someone else, you not to minimize our own self-worth. So instead of to allow opportunity for us to learn from someone else and to grow in ways that we would not if we are interested only with those just like us. So among you as a friend also, you must respect each other. Okay, because the word respect is actually you can use if you are in the work customer service provider, you can use a title, the courtesy title such as Sir, Madam, Mr, Mrs. Okay, because when you use Sir, Madam, Mr, Mrs, you actually show your professionalism and you demonstrate the regard that we have to another individuals or as our customer. Okay, in Malaysia kita dah biasa guna, we always use cik, puan, tuan, encik, datuk, dating, all that things. Tapi kalau Mat Saleh in US, sometimes they just ask you to call their name. No need to use Sir, Madam, Mr. Okay, just call me Sam, for example. So if they desire to address them like that, so you must follow what they wish. Okay, that's important. Okay, for example, okay, Mr. Sam, no, don't call me Mr. Sam, just call me Sam, for example. So you just follow them. Okay, just call them Sam. Okay, that's respect. Okay, respect. I think kita dah belajar pasal respect, menghormati antara satu sama lain. Means respect tu menghormati. You respect I respect you. You tak boleh, oh you should respect me. No. Okay, you faham kan what is respect mean, right? Okay, then we have empathy. I told you what is empathy means. You put someone you put your shoes, you put yourself in someone's shoes. Okay, the ability to understand what someone is experiencing and take action to assist in resolving the situation. You try to put yourself into someone's situation and try to resolve that situation. Okay, but you must understand first. That's why you must understand, because you put yourself in someone's shoe. Okay, then we have the responsibility check. Is assessing a situation and determining who should have a responsibility and who really does have the responsibility. So this is responsibility check. So who's supposed to do that responsibility? Okay, next we have what to do when you are wrong. Okay, what to do when you are wrong, what to do when you make mistake. So you as a customer service provider, you interact with your customer. So the possibility exists that he or she will not treat all the customer as well as they should be treated. Okay, so you as a customer service provider, we are only human, and maybe tempted to take out our frustration. Okay, kita akan tunjukkan kemarahan kita, frustration to the customer, and automatically you will make mistake. So when do you believe that you have treated, when you feel like, okay, I already treat my customer inappropriate lah, okay, try to follow this thing. Okay, this is the ways or the step to correct the mistake that you have done towards the customer. Okay, first you must review the situation. Okay, review the situation. So how you want to review the situation? You examine, you check your behavior and the words that you've been spoken, and try to look the situation from the customer point of view. Okay, you duduk sekejap kat situ, you try to check your behavior just now, what are the words that you've been used, and try to look the situation from the customer point of view. Then you observe the customer reaction. Okay, is the customer upset, or does the customer seem surprised or hurt by your action? You must observe. Okay, then you must admit your mistake, because sometimes you feel like the customer is too pushy kan, they push sangat, to force you a lot, then you said then suddenly you said something bad lah, then after that you feel like bad, mungkin dia akan report you ke dekat you punya boss ke apa kan. So you must admit your mistake lah. Alright, admit your mistake means whether or not is this your error from your information or judgment, it's always best to acknowledge that you are aware about it. Okay, then apologize for your action and errors. Any action and errors that you do, express to the customer that you are regret the problem like this, but do not make excuses for why it occurred. You just apologize je lah, tak payah cakap, oh saya buat macam tu sebab ni. No, just apologize. Okay, then lastly, you must find a solution and implement it. So this is the most effective way to undo the improper treatment to a customer, to create an effective solution and to put into the effect as quickly as possible. So customer is your always right. Okay, no matter what, you try to whatever mistake that you do, try to apologize and try to find a solution. Okay, next we have 6 super ways to cope with the challenging customer. So they have way yang paling method yang paling power lah, macam you nak cope with the challenging customer. First, you must listen. Okay, listen. That's why I already teach you in the communication also, you must listen. Okay, allow the customer to express their concern and to share their side of the story. Dengar dulu, listen first. Okay, then after you listen, then you ask a question. Okay, you ask question. If you don't understand, ask question, or you can repeat again what they said. So seek clarification of the problem, so you determine the variables involved. So ask question, you're going to seek the clarification. Okay, then we have empathy. Show empathy. Okay, I already a lot of time tell you what empathy means. So you try to understand what the customer is experiencing and take action to assist in resolving the situation. After that, you solve the problem. Okay, you must determine the most appropriate solution to the situation. Use creativity and follow the company policy as you seek to create a positive outcome for both the customer and your organization. Then we have follow up. Okay, you must restate what has been decided and how the situation will be resolved. So ask the customer if he or she has any more question. You must follow up. Okay, even though the what we call masalah tu dah almost selesai, you must call the customer lah, show they are concerned about the problem. Follow up, ask, is it the problem still exists or any question that you want to ask. Okay, then end on the positive notes. Okay, positive notes, you must thank the customer for their understanding. Okay, thank you for your understanding. Okay, thank you. Bid them farewell in the enthusiastic manner so that they remember the professional manner in which you are resolving this problem, and customer are more likely to remember at the end of the interacting at the beginning. Okay, after the problem solved, you can okay, that's all, thank you, bye bye. No, say lah, end lah dengan terima kasih. Okay, terima kasih kerana hubungi kami, ada apa-apa yang boleh saya bantu, ataupun terima kasih kerana hubungi. Make it positive kan. Kalau cakap senyum, it sounds like when you smile, the voice also automatically change. Okay, so we have 6 super ways to cope with the challenging. We have listen, ask questions, so empathy, solve the problem, follow up, and of the positive notes. Okay, lastly, we have a payoff of the coping with the customer challenging coping with the challenging customer. What are the payoff? Apa yang you akan dapat nanti? Okay, by learning to cope with the challenging customer, the company become more effective and efficient asset to our company and the job that we hired to perform. So this is what you can get after you cope with the challenging customer. Okay, that's all for this week. But remember, I see the way you answer the question. Okay, the way you answer the question, you must understand one thing. You must see the marks. This is important. That's why I put marks in the quiz. Okay, when I put marks, you can see if 5 marks means the answer must be short. Okay, list 5 advantages. Contohnya, list 5 customer service punya method ke apa, whatever. Just list lah. If you list, try to put point here. Don't do like this. No, it's very hard for me to mark. Okay, if 5 marks is list down, try to put point like this. Don't skip this video yet. I want you to understand. Okay, don't do like this. It's very hard for me to find the answer. So put dash. Okay, this number 1. The marks you must see. Okay. If the marks 20, 10, 15, you see the marks, right? It means I don't need to tell you. If this marks mean you must write full essay. Okay, full essay. Kalau definition, you must write 1 word sentence. Full essay juga. Kalau list, write, identify ke apa, you can just do point form. But this one, if 20 marks, 10 marks, 15 marks, I know you guys take notes from me. Okay, try to use the apa what we call, I don't know what we call it in English, penyambung ayat tau. I tahu macam I like, for example, I do notes like this, that I put point. Why you need to follow here? You can just do add. Okay, for example, you put comma, this one, and something like that. Full essay means if you have 5 points, for example, you have 5 points, each point 1 paragraph. Okay, like this, 1 point. So for example, point pertama, identify the problem, example. Then you write 1 paragraph. Okay, ataupun you boleh buat macam I ni. You buat identify the problem, then you explain. Yang kedua, find the alternative. Then you do like this. Okay, this is the way how you want to answer the question. If the 20 marks question you answer very short, how I want to give you marks? Okay, don't use the short form. I see that some of you don't understand my short form. You should ask me, Miss, what is EE? This one EE means. So you consider this EE as an English one. This is not EE. This is actually employee. It's a short form. Okay, if you don't understand, you ask me. Not just follow anything. That's why I want you guys to listen what I said. Not focus 100% on my slide. Okay, slide is just like apa kita panggil, untuk you reference saja, pendek. So everything they explain, sometimes you not even read the question properly. Okay, I ask maybe I ask 10 points, you give 5 points. So you must read the question properly also. Okay, using Malay language in the answer. You tak tahu sangat what does that mean, you can put apostrophe like this. Contoh you tak tahu apa maksud makan lah, tak tahu ni. Makan rice contohnya. Makan tu tak tahu apa dalam bahasa Inggeris. You put like this. One or two words are acceptable, but not all words. Because you are learning everything in English. You cannot put the Malay words here. Okay? Kalau salah di English, macam ada I tengok siapa I tak tahu dia tulis il. I pun tak tahu il ni, setahu I ikan keli ke apa. That's why I kata kalau you tak faham you tanya. Ils ni kalau you bagi jawapan ils, dah salah dah, tak ada kena-mengena pun. So even though I give you the video, I tak boleh anggap you faham semua, I know. But that's why I told you, if you don't understand, ask, not just keep quiet. Okay, what else? I think that's all lah, because most of you that just do you not see the marks. Sometimes really short. You bagi point 5 tapi markah 20. So you must see very careful, because in final exam kalau you jawab pendek macam tu, macam mana 20 markah jawab list 5. How I want to give you marks? Tell me. Because I know the students, they not listen what the lecturer said, they just focus on what write in that slide. Sometimes what come out in the final exam is what the lecturer said. You must understand that. Sebab itu I tak nak bagi you slide, sebab I know, I have experience, the students answer the question based on the slide. Okay, they not really understand, because whenever lecturer teach inside the class, what they heard, slide. That what they want first, miss, I want slide. They don't know the lecturer is asked everything notes on the slide. Let's say I give you question for case study. I don't think that you guys know how to answer, because you just depends 100% on slide. You don't understand the concept. Okay, so please, if you don't understand anything, ask me. I tahu kalau I hantar quiz, you all want to do it, the quiz, finish the quiz, then that's all. Are you actually study on that question? I mean, are you really study that topics before you answer the question? Because I know most of you not study the notes that you write. You just refer to the notes to answer that question. So please, I'm afraid, because if we do online final exam online, the question must be tough. I cannot give you direct from what you can see in the slide. Okay, that's why I asked you to understand the concept. As I told you, during the class time, I always finish the class early. During the class time, if you don't understand, miss, can you please explain more, whatever, I can explain. Once you are all keep quiet like this, I consider all of you understand. Okay, I hope you can hope this week punya quiz you can improve better. Alright, so that's all for today. Have a nice day.